evening, everybody. I'm working on Baby Greed. I have a, like I said, I have a tool that will improve my work. I'm, I think it's best before you find it because you probably will not be able because it's linked to my email and I don't want you to see it. So that way, so I would probably you probably need to find it on your own because like in the address, you probably will find a way to get to my links. I can't allow that. Um, Yeah, so why don't you show us the link? I can't. Not now. I already get it before I show it to you. So right now, once I work on the next one, then I'll release one of the sites that I'm working on. But for now, I'm just gonna show you what I got here, what I'm doing. The tool helps improve your work, your drawings, and that, and it's totally yours for commercial use. The thing is, your drawing it takes a long time, it's probably a few hours to get a match to your character. Now, your pure drawing will turn into what you want it to be. Like I said, it's like the car wash. You want something to look beautiful and perfect, so that's what it's doing. So this is Baby Grade. He is probably 8 months, being held by its father's hand. The thing is, how I'm gonna get the father's hand off of this baby, off of this newborn. Now, 10 months, it's probably be at the age where he can start walking and that. I'm trying to get an age where he can be mostly. This is probably a 1 year old, so or a 2 year old. I believe he's a 1 year old. So after the 1 year old, he will probably look even younger, where he has no more hair. I think we're looking for an age where no, it's 1 years old. So no, I'm thinking about Tommy from Rugrats. He has no hair, so that's what I'm looking for. And from the Boss Baby, I think he's probably around one. So it's all resemblance to one or some sort of month he's in. So 10 months might be a little too young to for him to be on his for him to stand on. So, but you know what? The emeralds will make him still be able to stand on his own. So that's what's gonna. The emeralds are gonna make him stand on his own, so he will be able to walk and talk still, because the emeralds are powerful and they give him the power to stand on his own. So once he receives the emeralds, it will have no choice but to reverse his time, his age number. Why is it doing that? Now I'm trying. Like I guess I'm going to explain. The emeralds are different than the chaos emeralds now. They are unique and they're more smarter. They are crystal shards, something like I can make it as anything. I haven't created them yet, but they can probably be more like. Let me get a picture. Um, Sorry about the. This is the website music, so don't worry. That's not. It's a part of the system, so it's not my fault. So they added something new here. I've never heard of that. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open that site. Oh yeah, here we go. So let me show you. This is probably a 12-month child, 12-month baby, probably 10, 11 months. So we go further down. No, I think he is younger than this one. I think he's looking. No, he can stand on his own. He's probably around 1 years old or 12 months. Um, so he is very very small. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get a perfect link. We're not going this. This is too young. He is not able to stand on his own at this level. So oops. Um, we got the name. Well, if you guys find the site, that is all up to you. But I'm not gonna hide that. It's okay to show that. But I'm just going to to work on it. It's already two. I already have the whole entire software, so it's okay to show that. You just figure out where it is. At least you're not at my address, my email, because it is permanently sealed. Um, my emails get taken from me. It's gonna be a fight. I have to bring the authorities, the police, to get my account back. I mean, I'm serious. Don't touch mine. So anyway, because it cost me a lot of money to get this, and it is helping improve my character. Um, this is Baby Greed. This is Cuddles, because I know how. Because I remember making the hair, the eyes. Not the eyes supposed to be blue, but they are changed to differently. His face, his legs, his hands. His hands supposed to be up. That is baby. That is him. I look at him. It's still my character. I still see him. So it's my character. Compared to this one, he's a little younger, so his hair's not down. It's sort of up because he's getting younger. So that's what's going on here. That's it. This is him, but his hair's gotten smaller because he's getting younger. This is him too, but he's wearing a cap to cover his hair. Or he might have lost his hair. Like I said, when your time goes back, you lose your hair. And here's another one here I made. This is more super whatever, maybe Astro style. Or oh boy, he's lost his hair, but his hair is growing back. So I made a video about that. If you want to take a look, it's kind of cute. Um, he's playing with his food. These are not his parents. It's Jeff Road and Jeff Rowe. Maybe they're babysitters, so that's probably what it is. That's fine with it, babysitters. Um, he's on the spaceship, but there is, like I said, this is Saturnus. Saturnus could be the ring or the city. So yeah, it's still Saturnus. It's just they're in the world at. So this is very great. This is Cuddles, but he's become so freaking young. He's probably around 12 months, and he is a messy baby. Um, this is way back where he's beginning his new life, where he's beginning to learn the real world. This is just he needs to be with his parents right now before he's ready to stand on his own. So before he can stand as a child to go like wherever he wants to go. So this is kind of cool. This is I'm telling you, this is him. I know the hair. If we look at the hair from here, flip it here. You can see. Wait, you can see the hair. If we look at this one here, that's him. You look closely. You see the hair. The hair. It's not. It's different. It's a little down. And this. His hair's supposed to be down. That's him. That's him. This is him. He's just a little newborn now. It's kind of cool, right? That's him. If you want to see the video, I'll download it. I'm not letting you see that site because then until I purchase the full version, then I'll let. So I had the video, and um, here he is. If you ever heard that, I have two of him playing with his food. It's very good software. Um, like I said, I can improve my character, and you know that's him. He is a messy, messy baby. Messy, messy newborn baby doesn't know any sense. He's dumb as heck. Like Cabela said, you are so dumb. Now he's become super dumb. He doesn't even know where he's at. He's just doing what he does best. Play, play, play. Be dumb as heck. He's probably doing something in his diaper at the moment. Because he's dumb. He's crazy. He's a dumb child right now. So he's really like the zero. Super average. Okay, so I even have this model of him. This is more of he's probably 1 years old. So Cabela's probably around 10 months, like she's getting into her new life. No, she's probably No, she's up 12 months. So yeah, proceed. So she's like an inch from her from his age, probably yeah, from 11 or 12. So why am I making them very young? Because that way people can enjoy the young self of the characters. Plus, the temple is requiring young children, require a young child. Actually, he was young from the start. If he was older, the temple would probably won't choose him until he's a little younger. No, because remember, the book will tell you. The book that I'm writing will tell the story why he needs to go. If he doesn't go, then no, he will not stand a chance. So he has to be young. He has to be very young in order to go there. The well, Amy is not on this. I'll just call it somebody else. The elders, I'll just say the monks told him, Jeffro, if you don't get your child off the planet into the new world, there will not be a chance for him to live. Chance mean if he goes to the temple as an adult, the temple won't accept him. He will have to find the temple of fast forward temple. Oh boy, that's the temple that turns people old and deaf. So we don't want the temple of red. We want the temple of blue, where he can reverse time. So if he was the only chance, they needed a strong character, a strong fighter, strong baby that can be the one that can save the planet. One, only one was chosen. One chosen to use the time reverse crystals. It doesn't work on other characters. They can't reverse time. Only the chosen one with the Amron crystals and the temple's power. With those three items, he will be able to reverse time because the temples would activate the power and reverse the times, even if they were destroyed or turned to stone. They will activate either way because the pieces on the world, the temples that are destroyed or turned to dust, it will still activate from the floors. Whoa, that's some power. Even if it's not there, the spirits of the temple will grant its power. So this little child, he's not that far away before Jeffro takes him away and tries to do an experiment on him. So they can just say these are babysitters, and I would probably post this on Deviant. So this is him, and we could try. If you guys like this, is might make you feel so. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah. Why did I choose light green yellow? Because that's how he was from the other game. His hair will never change because that's the original character. Changing the character would mess up the story. Would mess up the game. What do I mean? That would mess up the main course of the world that knows him. They know his hair. They know how he looks. He's light green yellow, and that's how the people seen him. So I can't not change that. But I can change the name because people don't seem to like Baby Big the Hedgehog. It was starting to get popular, but people see as a griefy name. And people will not like it because then they can use it as a rich thing. So I decided to change his name to Brave, the Brave Hero. And that seems more comfortable for people for this character. Now they can see him as a new character. They will be more comfortable. Even the children will finally come close to it because he has that wonderful, beautiful name called Brave. That makes other children be brave. Like you don't need to be afraid of the dark. Be brave, and you'll be strong. So this is what the character is. Be brave. We're with you. Be brave. Be a hero. Be brave. Don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of the enemy. So that is a good name, a very good name for this character, for the continuous character. So this character, his name is Brave, the brave character. If he was standing against the most powerful giant creature, be brave, Cuddles, and fight him. Actually, his name is Brave. So, so let me show you. I don't know where it is. I'm trying to pick out which one. Is this one? No, not that one. This one right here is it? No, it's this one. So this is the calm one. So he's playing around. It's about his diaper. It seems to be brown. Why is that? Maybe he's playing. Maybe his diaper's dirty. Let me look at it again. Yeah, his diaper's right there. So he might have dirtied his diaper. Well, that's what happens when you're a baby. Yeah, it's sort of yellow. Means he must have did his something to his diaper. I will change it. Now I have the tool to change it. So I'm gonna go in there and change it to white. Or should we leave it brown because it's already been dirtied? It's orange, but his food's all over his face. So if you like this video, I will put it in Deviant. So I'm gonna put Baby Greens when he was just an infant, where he's being babysitted by these two people. What about Jeff Road? Well, Jeff Road is doing his thing, saving the world, while the baby's just doing his thing, playing with his food. That's him, I guess. So that would use that story. So I would probably use that story that Jeffrey was on his adventure while his baby's being babysitted. Someone hired Jeffrey would hire these two people to babysit his baby while he's on an adventure. Seems like a good job for Jeffrey to get away from his children. So he's a little older. He's probably now two. Say he's 2 years old now. This is where he's 2 years old. He's a little older and a little fatter. Not fatter, but more stronger. He's more pumped. Um, this is where he's one, smaller. You can tell from his arms and legs. Um, he's just moving away from his newborn age. And like I said, this is where he is 2 years old. It says I'm two now. So now I can stick with my father. And this is where he's probably around a month. Where he's a month baby now. He's probably around. Can't tell. But he still wear his bib throughout the game because he drools. He's still dumb and he still that drool comes from his mouth and it spills on his shirt, his bib, and he's still not mature at feeding himself. So yeah, still gotta feed him. So he will always wear his bib because he's not very much, he's just too much of a drooler. Even when he's a human, he still drools. When will he stop drooling? Probably when he turns about 10 years old. It'll be some points that he stops drooling, but maybe he'll still be wearing these even when he turns a little older, because it will be terrible to see drool come out of his mouth being spilled on people's shirts. Ooh, oh boy. I guess you still need that big boy. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want the slime to go on my shirt. Sometimes babies do that. They simply don't know what's coming. They put it around their hands and they swap their hands around, and there goes the drool flying on someone's shirt or on someone's face. Ooh, you won't want that. Trust me. That's what babies do. And sometimes kids do it too. So watch out when they take their mouth and just slap the drool off their face and just slap it to your shirt. It's back where it's flying at, as it will be nasty. So I just wanted to give you guys this update. I do have the model and it is there. I have not. The models are right here. I have not synced them out. My models, they're generated. Um, I've heard that Sega uses this generator too to use for their video game, but they have not noticed that the polygons are very, very tough. So I have a tool to extend this. I have a tool to make them bigger, and nothing will come harm to the texture. So, as it speaks, I know. There'll be nothing wrong with the texture because the texture will still be intact, even if the triangles are very big. You will still be able to see the character in a perfect condition. Okay? Now you ask me, when are you going to start using this character and start making a story? I'm writing. I'm gonna continue trying to improve the character, and I'm gonna go and make a book. So that way, now I got the tool to make a book, a comic book, and I'm planning to do that. But I don't know where to start. How I'm gonna make these drawings work with him. So I would probably have to grab Jeff Road, and then I'll make some stories with the baby and the pictures of the dark realm. So we'll use a language person. But yeah, I wanted to reveal this guys out to you, but they're so cute. It's hard to get a freaking diaper like this. This is hard to get this. It is hard because people make these, but there is a way to figure out how to make one of these. And I made one finally. I made my own. It's perfect. But I can get some more decorate. But yeah, I need to get rid of this. Bibs are easy. I know how to make bibs. I don't even have to draw. I can even draw a bit. They're very much easy, but compared to I can make this, but I make them in a diaper. But yeah, I can make this, but in perfect condition is sort of different, and they don't come out the way it's supposed to. And the model actually carries on, but making those simple diapers are very very tough. Like these simple diapers, these are simple Pampers. Actually, these simple Pampers are very simple. These are difficult to make. Diapers are easy, but simple Pampers are very difficult, and they don't really come out the way. So, I actually made my first one. Thank God, I actually made my first one, and it actually came out blue. Blue, probably pink, purple. I think it's blue, but it's perfect. And um, so let me continue. So the child, so if like if I set everything, the tempo only grants the power of infant babies that are probably around a toddler. So if he was a toddler, if he became a kid, he would not probably be able to get the temple's power. You have to fight his way through the challenge to do so. Becoming a teenager, if you become a teenager, you can it'll be even tougher. If you become an adult, it won't work. So you can there is a possible way you can still be you can reverse your time. Once you become a teenager, it will take you back to the time that you were. What it will do, it will drain you back into a newborn or a 1 year old if you're a teenager or a kid. So this temple is meant to reverse you. If you're an adult, it won't be able to because you're too big and old, and the temple cannot hold that sort of power. So that's what like they said, the more he gets older, the more difficult it will be for the temple's power to grant its ritual. So yeah, that's what the temple's about. This is a special temple. It's a shrine. It's a temple with a shrine, and it's a very special shrine, and it requires a very young child. A toddler would be perfect. So yeah, he was chosen, and then he was transformed. He was transformed. Did he change? He has already changed. The warm pump already did it. But what happened was, it changed him even more. His hair started falling off. Actually, what it did, it changed him younger and changed him a little bit. So his hair fell off, and his eyes became more delicate, more a glint. This is probably what he would probably his eyes changed a little different, and he became even younger. But this don't mean he's gonna do it again. Once it does it once, it keeps it keeps the temple remembers the time that it was when he was first came to the temple or came to the world. It will make a difference. Once it's done, it can always once it's done, the crystals are ready to be used. Now you can only use it once every few years. Now, if you become a taller again, you can use the crystal. But if you use it again, even if the power is exceed your age number, you can cause yourself to go really far down where you can't do nothing, and you don't want to do it a second time because it could be your last chance to live it. You'll be so vulnerable, you won't even know how to protect yourself because you're in something you can't get out. Um, if you ever heard of Billy and Mandy, what happens when they get younger and younger, and then you never know you're inside something? That's what I'm talking about. That's what's going to happen to this child if he does it a second time. I think it's the third time. If he does it a third time, then he's going to be in something where a baby gets born before it before it sprouts out of the egg. Oh no, you get oh. You're getting it now, huh? So yeah, it's going the same route as Billy and Manny, but this is not Billy and Manny. This is Calvin and Queen. The burning crystal, the temple is a curse. I mean, the kindly word crystal is a curse. The monks warn the people: the more you use it, the younger you get. The more you use it multiple times, the more you don't exist. So, this is a warning to you. Don't use it too many times or it will be your non-existence. And it's still in that book. It's still there. Don't use it or it's a non-existent. It's there in the inventory. It's right there. It's been written down. It is there. Or take my wiki. It is there. And it's smack right there. This is a warning to any character that uses the time reverse crystals would be your last. But why? Why do you still be able to use the time reverse? Well, it can still be used for people who want to go back in time, but not reverse in time, to go back in time to change the history. So that's what they can do. But they can't use the time reverse crystal to reverse time. Only he can now. Once he strengthens the emerald's power, then he'll be able to go. That means he'll be able to transform or even activate his new special ability. Super form, only for a character. Well, rule. Only the character critical. So, so I think I filled everything in. So, that's what the temple is all about. So what I'm doing is trying to make a perfect young character that everyone would adore, and say this is a perfect character to use, and I love how he looks. The thing is, I want to make him naked so that way I can put clothes on him. But not for this character. This is only the animal character, yes. But for this character, you don't have to. This is just the character where he will be changed and younger. Then his appearance will disappear and he will change into a different appearance. So that's what I'm planning to do with the tool. You get back to the temple, you talk to the temple, you do your missions, you walk around, you no, you on your diver and you try to fill the mission, finish the mission. Then what you do, you turn back you get younger and you turn into a new face, which you turn into a new character called Ray. So you won't look like him anymore. You look different. More unique. So yeah, the unique you probably look like this guy. You probably look like him. This is what you're gonna look like. You probably look like this guy, but you look like the one who has no hair, have a little bit of hair on his head. Then you get a little. Would you be able to grow in the game? Yes, you will be able to grow. You will transform every time your level grows. You will get older, and you return. You won't be able to return back to your. You only get older at a point at this age, and then you will. I don't know. It's how the game works. But you will be able to do a lot of stuff in the custom character zone. You'll be able to choose the age character for. Well, you understand what I do. Now I get to remodel these characters and try to clean them up and all that. It's gonna be difficult, and how to. Uh, I have to make a character like this with no clothes on. That's gonna be difficult. Well, I just use one of the characters I got in my the website, and do it from there. I'll just cut the hairs off and that's it. With the eyes, yeah, I could do that. The eyes and that would be done. It can be done. Making them small. Oh wait, we want something small like that. It probably can be done. We'll probably take the small character. That'll be it. We For custom characters, it'll be easy to switch on. But for this character, I probably just go with this one. Did I miss anything? So yeah, we're going the same route, but a different one. So I hope I filled in everything about this. It's a very good game, and it's gonna have everything. And it's not gonna be that hard because the commandos has not been seen in this game yet. So commandos will not be seen. Probably in the online system they would. We will not be able to play as the commandos in this game, or any other characters. It will be just him and that. And then if you play online, then you will be able to play the commandos. But would you be able to play the new characters? No, you only play with the commandos and the custom characters, and probably some new unlockable characters you have not seen before. Um, so this is gonna be a very easy thing. This will be a very easy game to finish, and I'll be able to make a card game, so that way we will make another piece of the game, so you can play on the card game. Seems very fun. I'll also probably add the casino to it. So I and the racing game. So it's gonna be racing. I don't know. I'll probably do the walking thing. So will this character be able? Yes, you'll be able to ride the mech. So you will get that action pack, flying pack, and everything. Well, flying. The commandos have not been seen. So I'm not really sure. I probably would let something come along. Maybe you would meet a commando, but it won't be the crew. You probably meet a commando that's tracking my move. But we won't play as the commandos in their own story mode. We won't have a commando story mode. It'll only be his story mode. That's it. Only one story mode to make the game very easy. Black Red Army has not been seen. There will be no Black Red Army in this game. You will be fighting monsters, and that's it. Cool, huh? Yay! What kind of monsters? Lots of them. All kinds. I probably would have to add the commandos that would try to help you improve yourself. So we will have to meet them first, or some other characters will do it for us. Maybe some city people or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe our friend will help us get us changed and pulled up. But yet I'm gonna start the story. I just don't know when. Maybe today or maybe tomorrow. I whatever it takes my sector. So first, I'm gonna start today. I'm probably gonna start today and make one book. And, I'll call it the Sage Comics, and it's gonna be very good. It'll be a piece of the adventure. Making it from the beginning. I should just do the beginning. Yeah, that'll be the best bet, and then make my way up to the top here. Like I said, I'm gonna do it step by step, one step at a time. I think the best bet would be what I can do. So anyway, thank you, people. I hope you ever like this. If I didn't forget to show you the baby character, I'm gonna do that right now. Hang on, what he's gonna look like. Oh wait, I think I showed it to you. Let me see. Um, but this is baby Cuddles. Looks adorable in the scene. So I would probably release this up there so you guys can enjoy.